Hello everyone, it's Marlisa the Productive Babe. Welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm filming a plan with me for the week of June 29th through July 5th, which was 4th of July weekend, so I am using a 4th of July themed kit from Lynner Designs. This is a printable kit. It's called 4th at the Beach, and I'm pretty sure this was exclusive art, but I could be wrong. It's maybe from like 2 or 3 years ago, so it's not new. But I think it's super cute and I have not used it before, so and I just absolutely love the colors in this kit. I just think they're so pretty and the boxes are absolutely stunning, so I'm very excited about that. Also have some extra washi, so we'll see if I decide to use that or what comes in the kit. I do have the Fashion Girls. This is the brunette with the like tan skin. And then we have some doodles, which I've already pulled. And then for foil, I am using a combo of this fireworks bundle from SPC. This is in Sparkly Hollow. It looks like this. And here are the fun underlays, scripts, washi, and then I also have these Plannahannah star underlays. This is in Sparkly Red and Sparkly Blue. And I was kind of testing it out to see if I wanted to put the stars on top of the fireworks or if I want to do the stars underneath. I think I'm going to do the stars over the firework because I feel like it looks better. This is what that one looks like, and then this is if I were to do it over the stars, and I feel like it's kind of covering the stars. So we're going to do that, and I'm just going to kind of alternate these underlays. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July weekend. I mean, we weren't really like celebrating 4th of July or anything, but you know, we did go down to the coast and like grilled some hot dogs and just hung out at the beach. So I feel like this kit is just perfect for marking this week, which was really fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and lay down the base, and then I will come back for the day by day. guys, I am back. I took a little break to watch the England and Norway game, and unfortunately England did knock out Norway, but yeah, it is what it is. Also took a shower, so anyway. For 4th of July, I did use this Coffee Monsters Co. little July 4th sticker to mark our 250th 4th of July. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah. Just thought I would put that in. On Monday, I did get Starbucks, and I only really worked on Monday and Tuesday this week, so we kind of took like a short week since we were going down to the beach for the weekend. So I pulled this Once More with Love sticker to mark getting Starbucks. And then for work, I pulled these laptops from Paper and Gumption. These are or not. Was it Paper and Gumption? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. They are printables. And let's see. We also watched the World Cup, whatever games were going on. And we picked up Greg's truck from the repair shop. They were able to fix his AC, so it was good. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit, take a bigger box for that. And then I just marked going to bed early. Which is always nice. Okay, I need to stop moving this around. Here we go. For the World Cup, I have one of these little soccer Mars from Paper and Milk. I love this blue color in the kit. I just think it's so pretty. That is from the Coffee Monsters Co. to Mark picking up his truck. And then for going to bed early, that is from Lynner Designs, the little pillows. On Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, the first thing I marked was that I slept in. And I marked work. This was like really the last kind of real day of work, I guess, before taking a break. For sleeping in, I think this is from Bunny Bear Plans. And then I have another one of those laptops from Paper and Gumption in this lighter blue color. Also did my nails. That is from White Deer Stationery. That is like a super old sticker. Had that in my collection for a very long time. And then I think I mentioned last Plan With Me that I'm on a committee for a ballet studio fundraiser. And we have our meetings on Zoom every Tuesday up until the event, which is going to be in August. So I'm just helping out a friend. She owns a ballet studio. She's actually one of our clients too, her and her husband. That's how we know them. And yeah. Let's see. Okay. Also, we went to the office. I typically don't go to the office with Greg, but we had an event to go to this evening, and it was going to be on that side of town, so I decided to go with him so that we could like drive together, and it was just going to be a lot easier that way. So he ran some of his meetings from the office, and then afterwards we went out to grab a beer with one of the guys who's also a friend of ours who works in the office as well, and then we went to the event. That was at a country club. Just gonna put that under here. It was like a work event too. Move this over a little bit. Let me see. How do I want to do this? This is from Olive Digitals. I just printed these like not too long ago. Okay, maybe I will put it over. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just gonna cover the wine glass a little bit. So cute. I love those printables from Olive Digitals. They're so stinking cute. Okay. On Wednesday, the first thing I marked was it was my sister-in-law's birthday. I slept in again. And I marked that I had a headache. I don't know why, but I did. And I got Starbucks. For her birthday, I just pulled the little balloon doodles that came with the kit. And for sleeping in, this is also from the doodle sample. Then a sticker from Once More with Love to mark having a headache. And also from the doodle sampler, getting Starbucks. Then I also had Taco Bell. I don't know if it was for lunch or for dinner or what, but I've just been obsessed with Taco Bell lately. I don't know why. We watched some of the World Cup games, and then I marked that I was doom scrolling on my phone. Which unfortunately I do a lot more than I would like to, but I think that's from SPC, the little Taco Bell bag. And then for doom scrolling, I love using this Quinn from Lynner Designs. And then for the World Cup, I have a soccer ball from SPC. And that is the first half of the week. Super cute. All right, on Thursday, so Thursday is actually when we drove down to the beach to spend the weekend at that beach with Greg's parents. So it was me and his parents, and yeah, that was it. It was just us. Maybe I should use a bigger bag, or no. No, that's okay. Ooh, those were crooked. I don't know why it's so hard to put down stickers straight when I'm filming, but if I'm like memory planning off camera, it's fine. But if I'm filming, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I can never put them down straight. I waited till the last minute to pack a bag for the weekend. Normally I pack the day before, but I cleaned the litter box. That is from SPC. It got Starbucks. That's from Bunny Bear Plans. Got Chick-fil-A. It's also from SPC. Oh, wait. I messed up. Okay. That's why I pulled little things. I needed 5 things here. So I was wondering why I pulled 4. Okay, that means that these are all on the wrong side. No, wait. No, they're fine. Okay. Let's see. I knew something wasn't right. Okay. Let's see. I also went to Target to look at some bikinis. And oh my gosh, I had the weirdest experience. I was looking at the swimsuits and this guy comes up to me and he's like, "You should buy that for your daughter." And I was like, I don't have kids. And then he was, and he started talking to me and, you know, telling me like where he works and his name and that he like wanted to go to the park, wanted to take me to the park. I don't know, just like all this stuff. And I was like, okay, like, and he was like 23. Mind you, I'm 31. I'm about to be 32. And I was like, dude, first off, I don't think I can go to the park with you because my boyfriend would not be, would not like that. And then once I mentioned boyfriend, then he like backed off, but it was so weird. I was like, why would you think I'd be buying a swimsuit for anyone other than myself? Like, I was looking at like adult swimsuits. Like, I don't look old enough to have an adult child. Like, maybe I mean, I guess if I like got pregnant super young, maybe like a 15-year-old, but I don't know. It was weird. Very weird experience. I did end up finding 2 really cute bikinis though. So, okay, that's from SPC for driving down to the beach. And then when we got there, we had some errands to run. That's from Olive Digitals. And then we went out with Greg and his parents to dinner. And then afterwards we got ice cream. That's from SPC. And then from Once More with Love to Mark getting ice cream. That was Thursday. Then on Friday, we actually set up at the beach and had a nice little beach day. It was super packed, obviously, this weekend. Everyone and their family was down at the coast. And the weather was amazing. Like, it was nice and sunny, but it was like breezy. So it was like not like super hot, but it was just like perfect weather for being at the beach. I don't know. I did get Starbucks. That was from Paper and Gumption. I had to cut it because it's like a very big coffee cup. We also got breakfast tacos, and then we, like I said, we spent pretty much the whole day at the beach. That is from Stick with the Plan Co. And yeah, it was really fun. Greg also grilled for us. I think this day he grilled ribs, and we had like a ton of different stuff too. It was really nice. And everything, all the food came out delicious. That is also from Stick with the Plan Co. And then we went to a bar that was on the beach and just had like a couple drinks there. That was from SPC. And then we also went out with Greg and his parents to get pizza. The wait was so long. There were so many people there, and it's like a very small restaurant. It took forever. But it's okay. It was really good. Okay, Saturday was actually 4th of July, so that's going to be the first thing I put in. We obviously went to the beach again, and we spent like pretty much the whole day there. And it was packed. I mean, so Greg had to wake up at like, I don't know, 6 a.m. to basically go park his truck so that we could get a spot like in, close to the water. And by like, I think like 9 a.m., we were stuck like 4 rows of cars deep on the beach. So like we couldn't leave until other people started leaving too. Because, the pro is to being set up in the front is that you're right by the water and there's no one in front of you set up like blocking your view. But then the con is that you can't get out because you are stuck in front of all these cars and tents. So yeah, but it was fun. It was very busy. It was very packed, but everyone was behaving, and there was, I don't know, no one was being like drunk and disorderly is what I'm saying. Like it was a very family friendly beach, which is nice. So that was from SPC to mark 4th of July, little fireworks, and then the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I got like 2 snow cones. They had like a kind of like a food truck, but they were selling like snow cones, coffee, like hot dogs, like all sorts of stuff, mangonadas and stuff like that. So I got not 1 but 2 snow cones. They were so good. Greg also grilled for us again. He made hot dogs, jalapeno poppers, more ribs. We had a ton of sides too. I mean, there was so much food. Macaroni salad. It was so good. Yeah, we definitely ate quite a bit this week. Or this weekend, I should say. So that is from Lynner Barrett. And then I put that it was just having a moment where I was very irritable. I was annoyed. Nothing serious. I also washed my hair when we got back to the house. And I wanted to put it in because it just felt so good. Like standing under the running water and just like washing off the day before. And then, not that I didn't shower on Friday, I did, but I didn't wash my hair. So I did wash my hair this day, and it felt so good. Just getting all the like salt and sand out of my hair. And then we went to bed early. That is from the Doodle Sampler. Oh, and that's from Fox and Cactus, Bunny Bear Plans, and then I think I already said it, but Lynner Barrett. Okay, then on Sunday, we ended up going home. But before we went home, we got Starbucks. I got Starbucks in the morning. And then we did some cleaning, because obviously, when we stay there, we gotta tidy up before we head out. So the next time we come, it's nice and clean. So we did that, and then finally we headed out. back home. The drive is about 3 hours, so not that bad. That is from Bunny Bear Plans to Mark's Starbucks. And then for cleaning before we left, is a Quinn. And then from the Doodle Sampler to Mark. Going home, I missed my cats. My mom was watching them while we were gone. She always watches them whenever we're out of town. But I just miss them. I don't like leaving them for like several days, even though I know they're fine. But I mean, they have an automatic self-cleaning litter box. They got a self-cleaning feeder, or yeah, automatic feeder is what I'm trying to say. But I still miss them. And then that is from, I think, SPC. Okay, I love how I was talking about their automatic feeder and then it started, or their litter box, and it started going off. It started doing a cleaning cycle. I did laundry when I got back because I normally do laundry on Sundays, and I don't know, sometimes it's easier to just throw everything in the bag in the laundry instead of like unpacking and hanging everything back up. Kind of lazy that way. But there were some, I think there was like maybe one World Cup game this day. I don't remember who, but that is another soccer ball from SPC. And then I think the laundry or washing machine is from Planahannah. If not, it's from SPC. We also saw the movie Obsession, the horror movie that has been all over my feed on Instagram. It was available for rent on, I think it's Amazon Prime. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and rent it because I feel like I've been hearing a lot about it, and yeah, it was okay. It wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't think it was amazing. It had its like creepy moments, but it definitely wasn't scary. And I don't think any of the performances were like Oscar worthy, which is what I've been seeing. But anyway, I also slept like garbage this night. It had nothing to do with the movie. I could not sleep, and I don't know why, but that's from Once More with Love. And that is the second half of the week. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Okay, how cute is she? I think it turned out so pretty. I love the color blocking in this kit and the foil. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with these colors, and I had so much fun laying down these stickers. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Here are some of the leftovers. Again, this is a printable from Lynner Designs. I wanted to use like all of the full boxes in this kit, so it was really hard laying them down because I really liked all the girls and then the dog, but then I don't know. There's just a lot of boxes that I wanted to use. Here are my doodles that are left over. And then foil, just like a little bit left. But yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing 4th of July week. If you guys did anything fun, let me know. If you just spent some time with family. We had a lot of fun going down to the beach and just spending some time with my boyfriend's parents and grilling and eating a ton of food and drinking probably way more than we should have. But yeah, that was the week. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely like, comment down below. I don't know, any like 4th of July themed sticker, whether that's a firework, a flag, hot dogs, beer, whatever you want. Oops, there's a little hair, that's kind of gross. But yeah, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!